the responsibility to represent the 5-star hotel. So now it's completely different. Okay, at the beginning it was the personal relations. You have to be, everywhere, all the time. Now with the social media, online, first of all, to be, yourself, to be positive, active, energetic. You have passion and love what you do. I mean, never to say, it's long hours or it's too hard, etc.
I'm Farah Shammas. Welcome to Hotel Talk. We hope you enjoy listening to this friendly conversation between people connected by real life in hotels. Welcome back to Hotel Talk, and today I'm joined with another special guest, one who's worked with us for many, many years, and he's going to tell us lots about it. It is Prodromos Chamboulides, who is our sales and marketing manager here at St.Raphae Resort and Marina. He is a core member of our team. He has been instrumental in bringing so many different markets to our resort, and we're going to talk a little bit about hotel marketing also. So, Prodromos, welcome. Thanks for coming down.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. So let's start at the beginning. Tell us a little bit about you. It's like a job interview now, but tell us about you in your own words, where you grew up, a bit about Cyprus, and how you ended up working in hotels and wanting to work in hotels.
Okay. Quite interesting, actually. Okay, as far as I remember, after the war, 1974, with my family. Actually, I grew up with only with my mother. We didn't have a father at our house. We left. I come from Morpho, it's a village in the north. So we moved 1 year to Kiko Monastery, where we have a difficult time. And then by luck, actually, a family met us from Limassol, and they invite us to stay with them at their house.
And how old were you when you were a refugee
11.
in a monastery?
I was 11 years old.
And you grew up like just seeing the monks. And I mean, it's a beautiful monastery to go visit, but I don't imagine it's an ideal place for a young boy
And
to be.
1 year in the mountains, snowing, cold, only one room. I was together with my two sisters in one room with my mother. It was really difficult years. 1 year I went to the Kiko Monastery school. My sister, she was studying in English school in Nicosia before the war. And after, imagine, she went to a nearby village called Pedoulas for 1 year. And then she was pressing a lot. My mother had to go to Limassol, but it was difficult, where to stay, what to do, etc.
And how do you remember that time? Do you remember it now with a tint of nostalgia or hope, or do you remember it's quite a sad time and a difficult time?
From one point of view, you can say it was a sad, definitely, situation, but on the other hand, make us very strong, and we become strong in the life, and we fight. My mother, which I'm very proud of her. She was only mid-40s at that period. Okay? And she really does everything for her children to
She must
grow
have
them
had to have
up,
been
definitely.
so strong.
And thanks God she was a dressmaker, so she was...
Was she working even at Kikos Monastery?
No.
Or no.
Kiko Monastery,
Yeah.
no.
So you
Only
came to Limassol. How did you come to
Limassol?
Limassol?
Limassol? And then we set up our lives. We found an apartment in Limassol. My mother immediately started to work as a dressmaker. Okay. And as far as I remember myself, keep working since I was 15 years old. Okay.
And where did you work?
I remember in pizzerias. I was making solar heaters, any job. And after the army, I remember I worked for Citrus export company, and then in the accounts until I went abroad to study, hotel management, which I managed to finish. And
why hotel management?
Well, actually, to be honest with you, it was only everything by luck, because I was trying a lot to go to England because I have by that time, my sister moved to England. I have a lot of relatives. And then I went for holidays. Okay, and then the last day we decided to stay. Okay, I was working here as an accountant assistant before I left.
I cannot imagine you in accounts, knowing you.
Of course.
I always tease you that numbers are not your thing.
No, I love it actually because I was responsible for the payroll of the factory. I was responsible for the export. A lot of responsibilities as well. But after I said, if I go to Cyprus, what is, coming now to Cyprus? Tourism. What is? So I decided to study hotel management. I finished in 2 years. I couldn't stay longer. And then...
You came back?
I came back, and the second day of my arrival to Cyprus, I applied for a job at Sheraton as a night receptionist. And then I...
Imagine, and that was in 1980...
88.
88, so a year after the hotel opened.
Yes, 13 July 88. I started as a night receptionist, and immediately, my God, I felt that this is me. This is... why I didn't realize earlier?
You found your place.
Yes, I found my place in the hospitality industry. And then I had so much passion, energy, and so happy working for to see in different nationalities.
5-star hotel.
And a 5-star hotel. And,
so what's your favorite part of the job? Like, what do you love the most?
To give the, satisfaction to the guest.
Yeah.
When they are satisfied, I feel also the same. So happy to...
It's amazing. On this podcast, a lot of hotel people that are on this podcast and chatting, and whenever they're asked, well, what do they like the most? They all say, they're people's people. Yeah. And it's the reward of the guests feeling satisfied and how they feel it as well.
Definitely.
I want to actually ask you now about the connection between your mum being a dressmaker, and I remember you telling me so many people from Limassol and well-known people would come and have their beautiful dresses made and gowns made and everything, and how you love that, and how from a young age you got to experience different materials, different styles. And anybody who knows you knows that you love your fashion. Yes. You're interested in clothes, but that really does go hand in hand with hotel life. We have uniforms, we have well-made clothes, we have to look and play the part. So how have you found that connection?
All right. To start with, first of all, I would say that I felt always, because I felt that the responsibility to represent the 5-star hotel, to even my behavior, my dressing, my everything, because I felt that I was always anxious. I don't want somebody to say, this is the sales or staff of Sheraton. And this, I wanted to represent the hotel the best way,
and be groomed,
yes,
which is so important. I think many people now, when they come into the industry, they don't realize how important it is.
It's very important because also helped me. The clothes. I met so many, tour operators, foreigners. Immediately when they see you well groomed, they welcome you differently. They say. Always.
We were discussing this with actually Armani, I can't remember which episode it was, about how everyone is in sales. You're a sales and marketing manager, but everyone is in sales one way or another. Even if they're a stay-at-home mum, whatever business they're in, we're all promoting ourselves and we're all selling an idea, even if it's to get the kids to eat their dinner. You're selling something. And I love what you're saying now because it does tie in so well to sales, to promotion, to public speaking, and to really branding yourself and then the company or your business that's behind that.
Yes.
Yeah.
True. And also I would say also with my, at home there were coming so many people from all level of kind of people, but they were looking to dress well and this. I was watching the magazines of my mother. That period was Purta. I don't know. It was many people that were interested, to make made-to-measure clothes. It's not like now you get
everything's
clothes,
bought.
etc. And I would say that make me feel to dress always to be dressed.
Makes you feel good about
appropriate.
yourself. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot to be said about taking care of yourself and then you feel better.
Yeah.
You know, whatever, whether you're on holiday or working, so you choose to look after yourself. So you started working here and you met your wife. You're one of the love stories of working somewhere and meeting your soulmate. So you met your wife who was also working at reception.
Yeah, she was. She just came from Italy. She studied also 1 year hotel management in Italy, and we met here at Sheraton. Actually, the first year I was a night receptionist, but we are living very close to each other, only one row difference. So because I was working night. We didn't meet at the beginning, but after in the neighborhood also we met and we matched.
Oh, that's so nice.
Really happy.
And now it's a family tradition because one of your two boys has also become a hotelier and is working with us.
Yes. To be honest with you, because I don't know, all these years, I forgot to say that I grew also within a family.
Mm-hmm.
Because for me also my mentor, Mr. Farah Shammas, he was always next to me. From the first years, I remember him. He liked me. He pushed me to grow. He supported me in every way, and really appreciate because what I'm here, I am today. I owe him to him.
Oh, so what do you think it was about you that drew him to you? What do you think it was? What qualities did you have, and do you still have, that my uncle Said saw in you and wanted to
I was
see you grow?
Young, energetic. I was honest, a lot of passion. Really work really hard, but with pleasure.
Yeah. Happy person.
Yes. Okay.
We've had a lot of laughs over the years. I was going to ask you actually who your mentor was, and that's so nice you've said, Ammar Said. And we've also done a podcast with him. He's adorable.
Definitely.
It's so many stories. Oh my goodness.
And not only me, he helped a lot of people. And as I said, also I was always around with a family, our owners, the Shammas family, the different managers.
So is that what's made you stay in the hotel for so long? Because many people listening to this, whatever industry they're in, you don't hear that many people who have been in one job for over 3 decades. You know, definitely not now. So what is it about?
I had every support. I was also from my side, I was also continue studies a lot. I was keep learning. Always I wanted to be the best. Having always in mind that I felt that warmth and love from owners and from the different managers, and they helped me to grow up and to lead me the right way to be, in this industry.
The support.
Support, always support, yes.
You became the sales and marketing manager of St.Raphae Resort. Tell us a little bit about that. How have you seen the industry or that side of the industry change over the last couple of decades? Because, oh my goodness, has it evolved?
Yes. I was always involved in sales and marketing, as working the first 17 years in the front office, but I was also responsible with educational, some exhibitions abroad. And the last 15, 16 years, dedicated only to the sales. At the beginning, it was really hard to find the partners, the markets. It wasn't like this now with online internet. Now it's different. Before it was you have to make a lot of visits, a lot of promotions, face to face, to make to bring the volume, because it wasn't the tourism in Cyprus was limited numbers before.
And we're an island; no one can drive here, so we're at the hands of the tour operators.
Exactly. So now it's completely different. Okay, at the beginning it was the personal relations. You have to be, everywhere, all the time. Now with the social media, online, just make agreements by emails and this. it's not, of course, it's necessary to have the relationship with the tour operators and partners, but not as much as before.
And let's discuss a little bit the Russian market, because when you started, we didn't have such a big Russian market in Cyprus in general. Obviously now with the very, very sad situation of the Russian and Ukrainian war, everything is at a standstill with regards to that. But to talk about the elephant in the room, I mean, without talking about politics, we have many dear Russian colleagues, partners. We have so many happy memories. We had so many beautiful and wonderful tourists from Russia for so many years. So when you first went to Russia, because we were one of the first to bring Russian tourists to the island, tell us a little bit about that, because that was an experience back then, a couple of decades ago.
Experience of a lifetime. First of all, to say that we are all feels very sad and sorry about this, the war, because at the end the people are suffering, both sides, Ukrainians and Russians. Personally, I started, as you said, one of the first sales managers traveling to Russia to open this market. So many experiences, different culture, different people. But on the other hand, we felt really warm welcome, both Russia and Ukraine. When they see Cypriots, because of our religion, maybe our culture is similar, etc. We felt that in a way, like
there was a
home.
connection. Yeah,
there was a connection at the beginning. Of course, it was difficult to find that.
And at the time, Russia was poor.
It was,
the average.
It was different because travel agency didn't know how to wear. It was the beginning after the change of the countries. So it was difficult. I mean, I used to remember entering offices very dark, and these people, they didn't know how to make packages, how to, to find hotels, etc. Of course, with the help with our local travel agents, tour operators, they help them to, how to create this flight and accommodation. And slowly, the
market
Russia
grew.
become almost number one.
Yeah.
After UK market. Okay, we travel a lot to Russia, to every village.
I mean, you went to some crazy places in the middle of nowhere. Snow.
Oh, yes, unbelievable.
Trains. Tell us some of the fun, whether it's Russia or anywhere, like some of your fun travels, because that's one of the joys of being in hotels, in sales and marketing, that we get to travel to all these places to visit partners and people in the industry. And
okay, it was always fun traveling to Russia. Very interesting.
Freezing.
Crazy. Remember all the long night trips by train in the Siberia, so cold, drinking, sleeping 4 people in one carriage.
Cabin. Yeah.
It was unusual for us, but on the other hand, it was a big fun.
Yeah.
We enjoy most. I remember camping in Zhigulin Mountains in Samara with partners, traditional Russian saunas, often jumping in the river, in freezing water. So it was really things that we'll never forget.
Yeah. And I remember when we went to St. Petersburg together.
We went actually together many places.
Yeah. We've been to a lot. And St. Petersburg was probably about 15 years ago now. But I remember when we went to Peterhof, one of our partners took us there.
Okay.
And
nice.
Do you remember
Yes, nice.
It was like Versailles. I mean, it's just so stunning. And we went to see Kylie Minogue. Do you remember?
Yeah. And remember, we forgot the
tickets
at the hotel.
Yeah.
And then driver.
Yeah, brought them later.
Yes.
So many fun memories. So
But
we do work, but we also have fun.
I remember and really, I always wondering how, Farah, how you say, accepted me. Because I remember I was pushing you to go to the shopping mall to buy clothes for me. I was so fanatic. And my God, I said, I was telling Farah we go to shopping mall. And,
I remember okay. Yeah.
I want to buy shoes. I want to buy this.
Well, that's the thing. We're all human. Everybody has their passion and their... I remember, we were in the shopping mall in Russia and you were like, I want to... But it was something different. We didn't have those shops in Cyprus then. And I understood that.
Ago, though.
Yeah, I was less interested in shopping and more...
also
go and visit the Kremlin or...
because also I was feeling that I was... I don't know if maybe it's wrong, but that I was working really hard. And that I deserve something more. That's why I was spending money just to, for clothes, investing, or not only spending.
For you, it's an investment. Everybody has different.
I want to pay for to buy something for myself.
Well, for you, you've always valued that, and that's understandable, knowing what your mum did and for you, how you view branding and image, which is actually very important. And I mean, there's whole courses now. People talk about, how you present yourself, and everybody has to present themselves in a way that they feel comfortable. Some people are fine, in very casual clothes or inexpensive. Others, for them, having well-made clothes or designer clothes is important. And for you, that was something that's important. Maybe less so now. You told me you're not.
Yeah, definitely. Now, we reduce.
Yeah.
But
that's all part
of a lot of extreme
shopping trips.
Trips indeed. But now,
everybody grows up.
Yeah, definitely.
I read a really nice quote yesterday by, I want to say Sting, but I don't think it was. I'll remember, and it was it says aging is a beautiful process because you become the person you were always meant to be. Mm-hmm. And I loved that.
Yes,
I thought that was really, and it's, we all change and evolve. And definitely. I mean, when we were younger and we were traveling all the time and, oh my goodness, I still survive on very little sleep, but now it's thanks to my kids. And good times. And I remember us going to award ceremonies, getting beautiful awards for the hotel in Russia.
The only thing I regret is that I didn't have a book to write everything down.
I know, and now trying to remember it all is And do you remember the checkpoints in Russia? Because the bags would be opened, and it was the time when we still travel with an awful lot of promotional material and giveaways. So it might be pens, it might be whatever it is, presents for partners. But back then it was hundreds, we had loads of pens and USB sticks, CDs, DVDs, because it was even, there was the web, but not that many people were using it. And they would open the bags and be like, what is it? And then they'd be interested in whatever we had because it was, it was a simpler time and the people were poorer. And we always had to say, I don't know, bribe is quite a strong word, but we'd say, never mind, take a box. Yeah.
And that at the beginning was the period that you met high position people in the airport and partners. So you always have connections.
Yeah.
They help you to get fast lane to get out and this and private transfers.
Yeah.
Because, also these countries, they love foreigners, I believe.
Yeah.
They love us. Yeah.
Well, it's a beautiful country. It is.
Beautiful indeed.
Yeah. So what are you most proud of in your life?
Proud. I would say that I managed to continue after 35 years in St.Raphae resort and to be still respected. I don't have anything against me. I mean, imagine working, always honest, kind. And I believe that I managed to have a good reputation with my colleagues, with my partners. Mm-hmm. And from so many comments from guests, letters. I still have from Sheraton a huge file with all the, appreciation letters and comments. And sometimes, I said, my God, it was me. I was doing this. And, you don't realize until you find it written
down.
Yeah,
that's the book that you said you wish you had. It's actually the collection of
yes,
memoirs from guests.
indeed.
Even more important than
My
our
goodness.
own.
And I feel that I believe also the owners and everybody else, they are also satisfied with me. That's why I'm still here.
We are, and you sleep
we
well at
are
night knowing that you do your
growing.
best.
And
And what would your advice be for anybody who thinks they want to get into this industry or become a hotel sales and marketing manager?
okay, definitely, first of all, to be, yourself, to be positive, active, energetic, you have passion and love what you do. I mean, never to say, it's long hours or it's too hard, and etc. You have to have this passion for tourism
Yeah.
to provide, satisfaction, hospitality, and the rest will come on the way.
And be the best version of yourselves.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it.
So here's the crystal ball. Let's hope you don't pull out a question that you wrote yourself. So the team effort, they put
Yes.
all these questions together. So everybody pulls out one. So as a guest, a repeater guest, wow, what a question. As a repeater guest, which matter, or I guess which issue, would disappoint you the most? What a question. That's quite good. That's from housekeeping.
Okay.
Wow.
As a repeater.
So as a repeater guest,
Yes.
which matter, or I'm just saying now which issue, would disappoint you the most? If you came back,
Yeah.
I guess not, it's our hotel
not
or
to
any
be
hotel.
Recognized. Not to be recognized and call me by name, to say to me, welcome back,
Yeah.
and not to offer me something extra than normal. Either this is called amenities or a room upgrade, or
Yeah.
just a simple shake my hand, say welcome back, welcome home again.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. To be appreciated, to be
Appreciated.
seen, to be heard.
Yes.
This is what we all want in life. And definitely, I think if somebody goes back to the same place twice or more, they want to feel that appreciation.
Of course.
Yeah. So it's not just good service. It's not enough. We have to go above and beyond.
Definitely.
Prodromos, thank you so much.
Oh, my
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Thank you.
We'll go up to the office now together.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, my dear.
Thank you very much. Thank you.